Hello, I'm Michael DeVilliers. I'm an architect in Santa Monica, California, and I'm talking to my friend Jay today about an interest of mine, which is housing at high densities. And one particular interest is applying higher density formats to single-family residential lots. So, for example, in a typical little lot that might occur anywhere in Los Angeles, that is, say, 50 feet wide by 150 deep with an alley in the back. Looking at replacing that with four units on the rear and 2 units on the front of the parcel. Normally, when lots such as these are redeveloped in higher formats, they'd be apartment buildings or townhouses with underground parking. But what I'm looking to do in this case is redevelop this with single-family houses that might have some more opportunity for individual identity. So, for example, these 2 front houses would have attached garages on their rear side. There'd be a driveway from the alley which would access these 2 houses, and the alley itself would access the driveways for the others. So you're avoiding the costs and associations of an underground garage with a single project with more of the individual identity of single-family houses. The city of Los Angeles has an ordinance that they brought in recently that actually provides for this kind of thing specifically, and what it is doing is on parcels that are zoned for multifamily housing, they allow you to subdivide these parcels into small lots, so you can build houses such as these. So I think this is an exciting development, and I'm interested in working within it. My motivation in higher densities is the anti-sprawl aspects, the environmental implications, the implications of if people live in higher densities closer together, there's less need for car access. So although I feel that the market is still asking that you provide for the car, and these houses would have 2-car parking like any other houses, that people would be able to, for example, leave the car at home more if they're living in higher densities. So the attributes of being able to make public transportation more justifiable because you have higher densities, you're serving more people, and kind of a gradual replacement of the car, but still for the short term at least, accommodating the car. People might just leave it in the garage more often. They might share cars, fewer cars per household, that kind of thing. So, the idea of basically reducing the footprint, transforming a kind of suburban society into a more urban society without kind of shoving it down people's throats. Also, working in Southern California, where there is a strong history and desire for single-family houses, still offering that to people, allowing them to own their own house on its own piece of land. In this case, some of these houses would be attached, but they'd still be kind of in the style of East Coast row houses, I guess, or English examples. So zooming in here to what a house such as this might look like. The ground floor would really contain the garaging and the entry. In this case, the front yard this is the ground floor plan we're looking at. The front yard would be on this side and the street over here. There'd be a pathway up from the street leading to the front door, then into an entry and a kind of a parlor area, as well as the garages. Our local code provides for a standard space and a compact space and a single garage. Then going upstairs to a second story that would have kind of a great room type of a kitchen, dining, family area, and then a bedroom and bath, and then continuing up the stairs to another comparably sized bedroom and bath and the master suite. And then from the front, from the street side, the house would look something like this. These are French doors leading out from that living room parlor down below. the front bedroom above and the master bedroom on top. And another bedroom on top of that. In this particular configuration, this would be a party wall, and then mirrored on the other side would be a similar house. It might have some differences, some elevational differences to distinguish it. And then, the front garden out the front here. So these houses have, although the entries on the side, they have street orientation. And then that side elevation with the pathway leading up, there'd be the front door here, a little porch area. The plane where the garage is sticking out a couple of feet there, some elevation interest. I generally draw these in a vaguely Mediterranean style, but the idea of this is not about style. It could be modern or anything else. It could be conceived quite differently. What I'm offering here and interested in is the opportunity for a high density single families single family houses at a high density, and that's kind of the story.